Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Welcome, Leo, to Channel the Future Tarot. My name is Bella. Today we're going to do your energy check-in for the month of November from the 20th to December 1st. This will be for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Leo. Take what resonates with you, toss to the universe what does not. It's not meant for you, and that's okay. Check out your other placements and the readings that go along with that to get some more guidance if you don't find it here. Remember, time and energy is fluent, so whenever you're directed to the reading, it's the right time for you. That being said, Leo, I'm going to use a singing bowl. As I do so, take that deep breath in and exhale whenever you feel so inclined to do so. That's just going to help balance your energy, set your intentions, and prepare for the messages, okay? Peace, love, health, and wealth, Leo. There's a lot of energy coming in for you, Leo. Brakes are off, focus is off the past. I feel like there was some of that. Kept seeing number 6, 26, 33, 40, 46, and 47. Take it how that fits. Saying no sometimes is also the most loving thing you could do for someone. I kept hearing that. So maybe you're having to say no and you're really having a struggle trying to do so. Feeling bad about that. That is some energy that you could be picking up and taking on this week. We did draw some oracle cards. One we will leave and read it from the book at the end. And this is where we start. 42, Otter Spirit, you're never alone coming out. Experiences and express, like, this is asking you to express and experience your own friendships and kinships and in a very tangible, tactical way, Leo. Presence matters right now. And I think that's really important for you to, you know, being there for someone, just being, sometimes just to be in, just to listen, just to sit there and hold space for someone. And that is, you know, the most powerful thing we could do oftentimes for our friends, family, you know, partners, etc. 50 coming out, Rhino Spirit, overcoming any obstacles. Yes, I feel like there's one way, you know, there's one way through, you know, to get around an obstacle. You can go through it, above it, below it, around it, you can shatter it, you know what I mean? And I feel like you're taking along what has been kind of just sitting as the most hard won obstacle ever. I feel like you're now finding a way around it. You're using, you know, your perseverance. You're able to persevere to get around this obstacle. Skunk Spirit coming out, 54, know your worth. Shine bright. And I feel like this is a sense of not only that, but what do you value here is kind of the question that asks, you know, I feel like is asking you also, what do you believe in, right? And, you know, be who you are and don't dim your light for anybody because whether they believe in it or not. You're in that Scorpio new moon as well, so you can a lot of powerful intentions for your 5 planets in retrograde. There's a lot of major energy happening and shifts occurring throughout the next 10 days. And I think a lot of us collectively have been focusing a lot on the past. And I feel like we are no longer doing that. There's a huge shift of change coming in that's ushering out that past. We're going to take a look at some cards to see what's coming in for the next 10 days, and then we'll clarify them as well. So what's coming in for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Leo from the 20th to the 1st. Page of Swords, you're awakened here and a little bit on guard. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you're a little bit, like I said, awakened. There's been sort of new information here. Some things are really coming in where you're kind of becoming a different version of the past. You've allowed your perspective to change via maybe information or just experience. And I feel like you're learning that right now there's a whole, I feel like part of you that's been missing out on something for some time. Holding on to that past. Responsibility, 10 of Wands coming in, laying those burdens down. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The 10 of Wands is asking you not only about your responsibility, but the burdens of those responsibilities can often carry. It is an endings and new beginnings with that 10. And sometimes we have to look at the responsibilities and the weight of them and whether they, you know, are helping or hindering, you know, in some ways. And maybe even the possibility of delegating some of those responsibilities out so that you can get a little bit, you know, more time to yourself to do some, you know, mental clutter, right? Justice card, integrity coming out, Libra energy for you. This is the balancing of the scales, whether you feel like things have been out of balance for you or you know, your integrity was kind of walked over in a situation. I feel like that is kind of coming back. The scales are being, you know, sort of leveled off here, and that injustice that was maybe, you know, in the past is going to be righted. It's definitely a karmic energy, that justice card coming out. The Wheel of Fortune with Justice card coming out. So yeah, this is karmic, destiny, fate changing. If you feel like you've been going through periods of bad luck, that ends now. This is a very much a karmic energy that's going to shift and quickly. Luck and your integrity through this process is kind of what is ushering in this Wheel of Fortune moment, right? You've stood your ground, you've awakened, you've done the responsible things, you've done the hard work, and now the universe is kind of ushering in this, you know, a new way of going forward, and it's showing you that it's got your back as well, with the Sun card right out after that. Beautiful, again, the wow, success all around here. Justice, the Wheel of Fortune, and then the Sun card. It's a beautiful day for you coming in, and all the past is, the brakes are off of it. You are no longer focusing on the past. It has no more relevance, and you are definitely shifting into a very positive energy. King of Cups, a very emotionally balanced one as well. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. I love that. Two of Pentacles, balance on the bottom of the deck. Balance, balance, balance. You're not only emotionally balanced, but as you've done the healing for the last period of time, the universe is starting to match you with all the beautiful blessings that you've been needing and waiting for. Can I clarify that Page of Swords for Leo? What a beautiful reading for you. I love this. Positive stuff. Like I said, the brakes are really off the past. All things that we've been clearing. We are coming out of 2025 with a very new sense of what we want and a very awakened state collectively. I love it. That Six of Swords, that rite of passage coming in with that Page of Swords, you're awakened and you're moving on, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That is going on to new beginning, leaving that past behind, setting sail and leaving yesterday behind. This is a beautiful moment for you. Can I clarify that Ten of Wands? It has been a long one, but you've definitely worked through all the hardships that you've been struggling with. The Two of Cups, love coming in for you, responsibility around love. I feel like this is a union of a powerful nature, whether you are just coming into this or this is a union that has survived the hardships of the last while. This is one that is, you know, it felt like a lot of responsibility, a lot of commitment coming in, but you could be making a commitment to a partner this week as well. Can I clarify that Justice card for Leo, please? The Strength card coming out. Wow, your own energy, Leo, right out the gate. This is your integrity. You're standing in your truth and your integrity and your strongest self. You've mastered you know, you've come to terms with all the pain, and this is a beautiful energy. Whew. I love this for you. Can I clarify the Wheel of Fortune, please? You know, you've taken the lessons and the blessings, and you've kind of morphed them into this new version of what you want. Love this energy. Love it. The Nine of Pentacles, abundance coming in. This luck is changing, and it's bringing in the Nine of Pentacles. Literally, wealth, abundance, prosperity, your hard work, the seeds that you planted are starting to pay off. You're starting to reap the benefits of that. Like I said, the times of hard luck and the hard won energy is over. This is a really beautiful energy. Can I clarify the Sun card? This is so good. I'm so happy for you guys. With the Hangman status, you're going to be a little bit in, you know, that sense of needing to get perspective. The Sun, all this good luck that comes in for you is going to want to make you go into Hangman's house to get a little bit pause, get a moment, and that is fair if you need to do that. Once you to celebrate and then just pause for a second, get some perspective before you take your next steps forward. You are in a very emotionally balanced state, so I'm not, you know, concerned that, you know, whether you take a little break or not will be overly detrimental. Can I clarify the King of Cups for Leo, please? Five of Wands, don't be conflict. Don't let conflict come and start barking up your tree. You are emotionally balanced, and when that conflict does come, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, but you're going to be not reactive, not willing to just come in and bring down the house for this energy anymore. You're really on a different path. And the universe has got offering you the Ace of Pentacles there on the bottom of the deck. You've got the Ace and the Two of Pentacles. This is a beautiful energy for you. Leo, shut the door. The brakes are off the past, and you don't want them to come back in. And if by chance that conflict comes back into you, you're going to be at a very different reactive state. You're emotionally balanced, mature, wizened, essentially. And I feel like that's very positive for you. Your oracle message was be of service here, and we will read that from the book here. Okay. To be helpful or useful to others, to help for the benefit of others, the good of humankind or the planet, is to be selfless and give without expectation that we will receive anything in return. How would you like to help? Picking up the rubbish on the beach, participating in volunteer work, fostering rescue animals, rehabilitating injured wildlife. They're also nothing to do with feeling good because you've done nothing to help another person or cause. Oh, wait, sometimes the act of giving another person a reason to smile can have the power to change someone's day, and every now and then even change their life. There's also nothing wrong with feeling good because you've done something to help another person or cause. Being of service is not meant to be a one-way energy exchange. You're allowed to feel satisfied at the end of a long day of volunteer work. Feeling good is a neutral reward for accomplishing a task, whether it is something you've completed to benefit others or a goal you've accomplished for yourself. It only becomes problematic when we make feeling good the motivating factor instead of helping others. The goal must always be to do something that benefits others with no expectation of personal reward or gain. We also need to be mindful of the energy exchange required by giving without the expectation of reward. Make sure the emotional, mental, or financial cost is not more than you can afford or are willing to pay. You cannot be in service to anyone if you run yourself down. Be of service, but remember to look after yourself first too. Absolutely. Be your best and you can offer the best to people. This is your best essentially in all ways. You're coming into a very awakened, beautiful time in your life. Good stuff, Leo. And until next time, namaste.